Hey friends, Neff here, and this is episode 42 of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium. Today, we're going to start the Master Ball tier of the Prime Cup. This run, I'm going to do the Surfing Pikachu run, which means I'm going to bring Mewtwo to hopefully pad out the team a little bit. So I'm actually pretty concerned about the final battle, just because only being able to use 2 Pokemon, that's difficult, even if one of them is really, has really high base stats. So either way, we're going to try and get some perfects, just in case we need a whole mess continues to get through this.
They strike fighting poses. Here's the first move.
Now, for some reason, well, first I'll start off by saying that in order to get Surfing Pikachu, you can't register the Pikachu, you have to run it from the cartridge itself. Unfortunately, Project 64 likes to freak out between battles for some reason, and sometimes it just hangs or freezes, and then you have to start all over, which is why I've just registered my teams in the past. So hopefully we don't encounter that here, but I want to get through these as quickly as possible. But here's our Mewtwo. He's doing good, but the fact that I don't have Thunder Wave, I gotta say that during these first 4 battles in particular, he's just not as super powerful as he was in my mind. I'll admit, it's been a long time since I've used Mewtwo. When X and Y came out, I, messed around with Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, but they're... In my head, Mewtwo should be stronger than what I'm encountering right here. So like I said, this battle actually is dragging on a bit, so I sped it up about 20%. Mewtwo maybe isn't as broken as I thought. Amnesia's really good though. Even if something resists Psychic, after a couple of Amnesias, you're good to go.
The battle has become one-sided. What happened? It's confused.
And now we've got the Para Fusion combo on us, so it's definitely time to switch.
Here's a Pokemon thing. Oh, it's Alakazam.
I really don't want to eat a dig if it's possible to not. So we're going to go back to Mewtwo, but at least we cured the confusion.
What's that? A decent hit. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Even though we're paralyzed at this point, I need to... I messed up. I truly meant to recover here, but that's alright.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. There's the attack. There, it's a hit. How will the swap Pokemon fight?
I think if I could have done this match all over again, I would have actually led with Alakazam.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
And Dig did a lot less damage than I thought, so I'm just gonna go for the recover. As long as we don't get crit, we'll be okay. And there's the crit.
The intense battle continues. Now, it's restoring HP. Fire Blast.
Not too concerned about a Fire Blast, so that's good.
It's restoring HP.
Just hoping that he spends a turn paralyzed, or that he could miss for a turn. Something would be really good.
They strike fighting poses. What now? The special mat is down. It's paralyzed.
There's the paralysis.
What a furious battle! What's that? The special mat is down.
It just barely held on.
It's paralyzed.
So frustrating.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. It's restoring HP. Harsh blow. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
And we did it, but this was not a smooth match at all.
Decided the outcome. And there goes the battle.
You know, it's not a good sign when you're immediately disappointed with a Mewtwo. And we move on to the second match. This here, much better setup for Mewtwo and Alakazam. The 3 evolutions are here. Really only Jolteon concerns me.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Just because I know the Thunder Wave is coming.
Fighting poses. It's getting pumped up. Get you Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed. They're both being cautious here. Combatants face each other.
Since it's just out of the 3-hit range for Seismic Toss, I always like to start with a Psychic, because if I can get the special down, that's just all the better for me.
What's that? What's the weak spot?
That critical did insane damage.
In this battle. Now. It's restoring HP.
Now here's where I messed up. I should have just stayed aggressive.
What's this? Nail the weak spot. What a furious battle.
Since Focus Energy actually works in this, his crit rate is basically 100%.
Severe hit.
And of course, he just barely holds on. So we won't be getting a perfect this match.
Body slam. Hit the weak spot.
But look at how much quicker things are already going while leading with Alakazam.
What will the
I know
next
Mewtwo's
Pokemon
stronger, but
be?
I just think,
The command
I don't know,
bar
I'm
is
just
used.
not impressed with
it's
Mewtwo.
They've had to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that? A psychic blast! There, it's a hit! Oh, it's down!
I contemplated for a second setting up one level of amnesia, but I didn't want to risk the paralysis if I could avoid it.
Oh, it's Flareon! The Pokemon
Why is it
are
shaking its
entirely
booty?
different types.
Now Flareon doesn't have a very high special stat, so
Power strike.
just go for it here.
It's getting pumped up. The heated battle rages on.
And we'll clean him up without taking any damage, which
How's
is
that?
good.
That's a good hit. Wow! Going down.
Yeah, get out of here.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Pinsir. The
And
remaining
then Pinsir's not really
Pokemon
much of a
is
threat
still
either.
one.
I mean, we won't be
The
doing
tense battle continues.
that great a damage with Psychic, but it is Psychic from Mewtwo, so it's going to do more than half. Would have been better if he sent out one of his fighting types.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Then we're just going to clean up here.
What's this? Boom! And it's down.
Pinsir's mouth is so weird.
And there goes the battle.
there goes the battle. Well, no perfect this time, but that's just the way it goes. Much quicker than the first match. So let's move on to round 3. And this team, honestly, Mewtwo should be able to handle, but we'll bring support just in case Dragonite's here.
They go into battle poses. It pumped up its special rating.
Short of being paralyzed, there's not really anything Tauros has that I'm that concerned about taking, so just go for it. Go for the setup. That'll really take our special stat to the next level. And then we crit, so it doesn't matter anyway. Not sure if I would have done more damage if I did not crit, but then we get paralyzed, so that's just dandy.
Combatants face each other.
Oh, do not want to eat a one-hit KO. Whew. Always stresses me out, and we're paralyzed. Oh boy.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh,
and switch into Best Boy Alakazam. And get one-hit KO'd. I thought they had to be quicker than you for that to work, and I can't imagine that Tauros outspeeds my Alakazam. Well, we won't be getting a perfect this round.
It has to make up for lost ground. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
And now I'm just ready to be swept, but fortunately, it misses.
Body slam. Oh, is it down and out?
Got him out of there.
Pokemon is coming out.
And then, who does this trainer send out?
Oh,
But the absolute best thing it could for us to take on with Lapras. Supposing we don't get one shot. And it misses. That's perfect.
No, it is. Blizzard. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Wow, take it down with
All right, now we're kind of on the up and up here.
Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Nidoqueen.
And Nidoqueen.
Remaining Pokemon.
Oh my.
2-1.
Okay.
The chess battle
Well,
continues.
supposing we don't get taken out with one-hit knockout moves,
Oh,
we can do really good damage with Surf.
there's the attack. Super effective.
And if we have to, we know we can clean up with
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Mewtwo, although he's paralyzed, so we have to hope we don't get O-code there as well.
Oops, that's a miss.
Fortunately, it misses. We're going for it. Get through this. Unfortunately, not with a perfect.
And there goes the battle.
I think it's Mewtwo's inability to get rid of paralysis that really cripples him. Again, just not as impressed with Mewtwo as I hoped I would be. This team, though, both my Psychic types should be able to do well. And then against the Rock and Ground types, I bring Lapras just in case.
They strike fighting poses.
Golem has a super low
Pokemon chain.
special stat, so Of course, I hope that I can take him out with a Psychic.
Here's the first move.
Good switch on behalf of the opposing trainer.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Go for Amnesia. Its special is lowered 1 stage. Ours is now raised 2 stages. And it's going for the same strategy.
Up its special rating. Neither one is conceding an inch.
I really don't want to spend too many turns letting it set up. But if I can go ahead and max my special, that's all the better.
Still improving its state. What a furious
Not what I like to see.
What now?
So we crit, so our special ups and its special ups didn't get taken into account. We did lower its special 1 stage, so now it's as if it's only had 1 Amnesia. But we're paralyzed, which is very crippling.
What's this?
Another lucky critical, though.
Down and out. What will the next Pokemon be?
So even though we're paralyzed, we do still have the Amnesia boosts. And Wheezing,
How will the
I am thinking Wheezing's probably just going to go for Explosion. And of course, it's not going to have anything super effective, so Mewtwo fortunately survived.
In the number of reserve Pokemon.
And now the golem that we tried to take out before is here. But I don't want to lose
3 to 1.
Mewtwo and lose my perfect, so I need to switch. Because
Here's a Pokemon change.
we really don't have that many continues earned at this point in the game.
Oh, it's Lopra. It's burrowed underground. How will this swap affect the outcome?
Now, I assumed that my turn didn't really matter this turn. I thought I would be quicker and thus my attack would miss, but no, that golem outsped me and did crazy good damage. Very grateful for that knockout. But that's it. That's the first 4 matches. So things are gonna ramp up from here. And we've already not exactly been thriving up to this point. So moving on. I think using Mewtwo in every match up to this point is actually making things more difficult. I feel like in a couple of the previous battles, if I would have used Snorlax instead of Mewtwo, I would have been better off. But that's the way it goes. So I predicted a switch, so I thought I could get a free turn to set up, but nope, that Tentacruel's staying in. And it lowered our defense 2 stages, but I don't care about that. And the critical hit negates our stat boost, but that's okay. A one-shot's a one-shot.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Kabuto.
Now the Screech might cause us a problem.
What now?
Another critical. I feel like at this point, if I was going to get a critical on Alakazam, both times in this situation, we'd be in the exact same boat. So I don't think Mewtwo is actually
The remaining Pokemon count is
helping
3-1.
at this point.
The battle has
I know I've said that
become
like a million times in this video, but
What's next?
I just really am not
Savage hit.
impressed.
What's this? What's the weak spot?
And Stomp crit, so it didn't take into our affect our weakened defenses. But this was a pretty quick sweep. This is by far the quickest match we've had in a while.
Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
Alright, that was fun. Next time, we'll finish this off and probably just complete the game. I will see you guys in the next one.